The annual Beanpot sees the top 4 college hockey programs in the city of Boston square off. It was started in 1952 by the legendary Walter Brown, moved from the Back Bay in the old Boston Arena, from the old Boston Garden to the new Garden, where such stars as Tony Amonte, Rick DiPietro, and Chris Drury got their first shots on the big stage. Boston College coming in losing 2 out of 3 after a 10-game winning streak this season. The Huskies, for their part, have 1 win and 25 tries this season. BC hoping leading scorer Chris Collins would carry them. And in the first period, right here, Brock Bradford gets his goal on a nice pass from down low. Doug Bertram feeds him. BC up 1-0. Later in the first, Peter Harold rolls in from the boards, beats Doug Jewer. BC is up 2. That's 5-hole. And a little bit later in the first, 2 Huskies in the box. BC's top gun, Chris Collins, gets one of his 2, and BC is up 3-0. But the Huskies come back right here. Goal by Brian Ensner. He beats Corey Schneider. The Huskies on the comeback trail. And watch this pretty play. Dennis McCauley. This kid's got in front of the net presence. Cuts the lead to 4-2. But then Collins ices it for BC. That's Nessie's Tom Caron with the call. 5-2 the final. BC moves on to Monday's final against the winner of the evening tilt, Harvard and Boston University. Terriers looking to defend their title. So last year's memorable overtime goal. Here's a memorable goal. Chris Higgins. Whoa, welcome to the Beanpot. My friend, you freshman. BU takes a 1-0 advantage. And then later on the power play, Brad Zancanaro, senior captain, gets his goal. Now, Boston University asserting themselves. Play's getting a little bit chippy. Let's see that again. Brian McGurk, everybody. Sends him right over the boards. But Harvard battling back right now. They got 2 men in the box. And an experienced team like BU on the power play, they know what to do. That's Jason Lawrence. Another power play goal. Harvard coach Teddy Donato, not very happy about this one. He thought John Danew was interfered with. And right here, you make the call. The ref says it stands, and it's a 4-1 hockey game. Harvard's sufficiently angered right now. They strike back. That's Alex Mintel. And then a few minutes later, off the face-off, a wicked wrist shot by David Waters. Let's watch this one again. Oh, it doesn't get much better than that. But in the end, the Terriers cap it with an empty net goal. BU writes the Crimson a pass to the consolation game. The final score 5-3, the 9th win in a row for Boston University. The Terriers advanced to their 12th straight Beanpot final. After the game, Coach Jack Parker said it's actually 39 out of 43, but who's counting? And we're counting down the hours until Monday night, the 2006 Beanpot final. Consolation game at 5 p.m. Harvard takes on Northeastern, all leading up to the big showdown, BC-BU at 8 p.m. The 2 teams last met in 2004, with BC winning an overtime classic. By the way, you can catch all the action locally on Nesson. Let's send it back to the studio.